This is my
That would work
audience.
if you paced back and forth. If you were able to
Simon,
pace.
I'm recording now. Yeah, dude. It's my time. I am doing a speech on an informative speech on cybersecurity. How many of you have been a victim of or know somebody who's been a victim of a cyber attack? Whether it be a virus or simply having your Facebook hacked by a friend. That is all malicious cyber attacks. Cyber attacks have been growing a lot lately. In the past 5 years, attacks have tripled. In 2009, there was a huge shift from businesses and servers being attacked to people and personal computers being attacked. There are many different types of attacks out there. I'm only going to talk about a few popular ones that are going on today. One that probably everybody has had is called an add-on. How many of you have gone to a weird site and you got a little toolbar, or your computer started slowing down lately, it's not working quite as fast? Well, you might be a victim of an add-on. What add-ons do is they collect information on you, sites you're visiting, information you're typing in. So if you're being monitored, they are gathering information they could sell, whether to advertisers or to people who want to steal your identity. Another thing is phishing. A lot of these can end up in your spam folder, but a few get through. What phishing is an email attack. They tell you either you won a lottery, but you need to send them a sum of money before you can receive the lottery, or that they are an IRS agent, you owe them $20,000, and if you don't pay half now, there will be cops at your door. I know people in my personal life who have lost thousands of dollars to schemes like this. Another huge one going on, especially in the last year, is called ransomware. It's where hackers get into computer systems that are unsecured and they encrypt all the data. They encrypt Word documents, pictures, videos, everything. It's useless to you. And the only way you can get any of that back is if you pay them a ransom. They'll usually request 1 or 2 Bitcoin, which is an online currency, usually worth about $1,000 per coin, and it's untraceable. The rate of actually getting your information back is actually 50-50 right now. Some people take this as a serious business, and some just want your money and to screw you. There are a few things you can do to defend yourself against these cyber attacks. First of all is antivirus. Everybody knows about antivirus. But if you are not using it correctly, it's useless. If you're not keeping your antivirus up to date, then you're not safe. Cybersecurity is a reactive world. These hackers find new loopholes and new ways to get in, and then we react. We create patches, we block those holes, and the way we give you those blocks is through updates. If you're not updating, your system is unsecure. Also, if you're not running the scans regularly, if you're not scanning your computer, you may be already infected. You could be one of those first few people who were attacked before they knew about it. Passwords. Another thing is passwords. A simple 16-character password, if it's in all letters, can be cracked in an hour with the right program. That's why you need to mix letters, numbers, and symbols, uppercase and lowercase. A great way of coming up with long or complex passwords is to do a passphrase. Say you grew up on a childhood street, say 1717 North 4th Street. That's where I grew up. Well, you can just do I grew up on 1717 North 4th. That's a passphrase. That's 20 to 30 characters and can take months to a year to crack. Now, changing your passwords every so often is important also. If you have been using the same password for 5 or more years, you could be already compromised and not know it. It takes a long time for people to realize that they've actually been infiltrated by these attacks. And safe sites. Safe site is added on to a lot of antiviruses, but they're not always turned on. What these do is the antivirus has a list of known safe sites out there, and then there'll be check marks or emblems on your Google searches that show that that site has been okayed. If you don't have this on or you're not sure about it, double check, find out if you have it. If you don't, there's a couple things to remember. If you're Google searching, always be careful of what you're looking for and what sites you're actually looking on. If there's pop-ups, read all dialogue before clicking any buttons, and if all possible, click the red X in the corner. Try to X out or close out the whole browser. If you are just clicking text boxes just to get out of it quickly without reading, you could be giving permission to a virus download on your computer. So in closing, the cyber world is very dangerous and it's only getting more dangerous. There are many types of attacks out there that you need to be wary of. But if you follow the few rules I told you, you will have a lot better chance of safely navigating and owning a computer. Thank you.